welcome to Clock In with Lynn. Hey y'all. Now listen, y'all know I am tech challenged, honey, but I'm I'm gonna get that together. So thank you guys for being patient. I just love y'all. Y'all know things happen, honey. But the devil is a lie. No, we know that. Okay. So thank you for being here on Clock It with Lynn. Happy Taco Tuesday. Happy Black History Month. Y'all, it's gonna be a good time. I'm loving my guest today. Yes, yes. It's gonna be fun. So listen, I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Let me set the comment section. So if you have questions, please put it in the comment section. And if we can get to it, we will get to it. Okay. So let me introduce. Okay. She's a wife of 16 years, y'all. 16. Y'all heard it. 16 years. Mother of 2. She's a speaker and purpose dating coach. Friends, help me welcome Naimah Speaks Life, honey, to the show. Hey, girl. Hey. You look so pretty.
Thank you. You look beautiful.
Child, thank you for being patient with my little technical difficulties, but I work through anything, honey. Ain't nothing gonna do this interview today, baby. Nothing.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. This is for Black History Month.
I love it. So yes, I am so excited. I cannot wait to get in this conversation with you. So just tell a little bit, like, where are you from and all of that, and then we're gonna clock in, girl.
Yes. So I'm Naimah. Okay. And I am from Lakewood, LA County. Grew up there my whole life. And I love what I do. Okay. I'm a speaker, purpose coach, dating coach. And listen, I got into this field because I started dating at 13 years old, like real young, like a baby, y'all. But even at that age, like, I was no nonsense. I knew my purpose. I knew that I needed my men to show up for me. And so I told myself, I said, you know what? I want to help women do the same thing. The thing I've been doing my whole life, pretty much. So that's how it all got started. And I'm happy to be here.
I love that. So you ready to clock in, girl? Let's clock in, honey.
Let's do it. I'm ready, honey. I'm ready. Let's get to it.
Because I kind of can relate to that. I've always been in a long-term relationship since I was 17. Married for 10 years. I do that relationship thing. So
yeah,
I'm so happy to have you. And I just want to dive into like your expertise because these girls out here, they need some help. And we're gonna help them, child.
That's what I'm here for. Let's do it.
So first and foremost, let me just ask you this. So how do you define femininity? Like, what is that? For those out there that struggling with it, they don't know what it means, and they kind of get it confused. What's your take on that?
Yeah, so for me, femininity it's a birthright, right? It's something that all women have within us. It's just that for some of us, it takes a little longer to extract it, to pull it out, right? I also think that it's a choice. Now, there are a lot of women, including myself, who did not grow up in a household with the 2-parent home, the examples of the feminine and the masculine energy. And so we were raised by single parents who had to do it all, single mothers, right? Who had to do it all. She was the cook, she was the therapist, she was the masculine, she was the feminine. And so we take that information and we put it out in the world and we download it and we bring it into our relationships. And a lot of us, and especially in the Black community, we just don't know how to access or really use our feminine powers to our advantage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely a personality, it's a way of life, it's a way of being, and it's a positive thing. I don't want women to think it's something negative and something that she can't tap into and use to her advantage. But most importantly, it's our God-given right to exercise our feminine powers, for sure.
Girl, you about to make me shout. So wait a minute, you just said it's our God. I love that it's our birthright, it's our God-given right to be feminine. And yes, I agree too. A lot of times we've been put in positions where we've seen it. My mom ended up being single when I was in third grade. She and my dad divorcing, and she had to really put her skates on with 5 girls and hit it. So
Oh, wow.
it's a lot. And what I really love about this, everybody, it's so many people talking about, oh, Black women are so like masculine and all of that. And I'm like, a lot of times they just had to be, right?
Exactly.
So, but they didn't want to be. They were
Right.
forced to be, So let's get into it. So what are some like tips that that you could give women to like tap into their feminine energy?
Yeah, I think you first have to understand the importance of it, right? Because what we're not doing is tapping into anything where we don't see value in, okay? Especially men, but we'll get to that. So first, seeing the importance in utilizing your femininity and what you can actually do with it, right? So for me, when I realized that I needed to add more of that into my schedule and my regimen, I started to follow, women on social media who I felt had the things that I needed. I started to listen to certain audio books. And then most importantly, though, I need women to understand that in order to tap into that femininity, you're going to have to go inward. You're going to have to get real quiet. You're going to have to spend quality time with yourself. You're going to have to sit by yourself in complete darkness. And you're going to have to talk to God and find your spirituality. Because without that, you cannot tap fully into your femininity and you can't tap into yourself. And those two things are interchangeable. So we got to get quiet.
Ooh, and you being married for 16 years, how do you keep that balance? Like making sure that you're taking care of your husband, you're being a boss, you out here working and doing your thing. Like how do you maintain that balance? Because I know a lot of women, they struggle with that. And this is what I said. I was talking to one of my girlfriends the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Most all my women, all my girlfriends, they bosses from 9 to 5.
Yes.
But I'm like, what y'all is like, and then it's kind of hard to shut it off from 5 to whatever.
Yes.
So what advice can you give that woman that's struggling with that balance? Like, how can they keep that balance with being a career woman and a boss, but at the same time being that feminine partner that the masculine man needs?
Yeah, absolutely. So for women in the workforce, right? Corporate America, when you're working out there in the field, you're going to have to turn on that masculine side of you to some degree because you got to be assertive. You got to say what you need. You got reports due. You got to show up, right? However, there are some women who have a hard time turning that masculine side off when they get home, right? Mm-hmm. And that's where you have to practice. Your man don't want a woman coming home who's still acting like she's out there in the workforce, getting it done, making it happen. You got to make it happen at home. And they're completely different things, right? Now, me, I don't work a 9 to 5 anymore. Okay. I did up until very recently. I'll be completely but I realized that it's hard to balance the two. It really is. It's not something that's simple, right? You're working for somebody else from 8 to 5, 9 to 5. Now you got to come home and deal with the children. You got to cook, you got to clean, especially if your man is like mine and he can't cook. You know what I mean? So I'm the one in charge of that. So I decided to step away from my role so I can have the time to live in my feminine, to live in my softness, to take care of my children, to homeschool my kids, and to take care of my man. However, when I was working, right, the best advice I can give women is to just try to find some balance. Try. And I know it's hard to find that balance because we work in 40 hours a week. And that in itself is unbalanced, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you find the time after work when you're tired? Listen, find a support system. Okay. You got your mom, if you have a man, you know, cousins, sisters, people that can help you out when you need them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And really just focusing on your home and adding peace to your home. I don't care what the work week was like. I don't care how stressful it was. If you find out that your work week and your work days and your work life is super stressful, I would really try to slowly get out of that.
Mm-hmm.
As much as you can, right? As much as you can, whether it's cutting back some, taking a vacation, using that PTO, whatever it is, because the work week will have you stressed out to the point where you feel like you cannot add balance to your home life. And I get that. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing too, what you're saying, so ladies, like, kind of set a time out for it, like, be like, this is the time that we're gonna have like our special time, is, you know, is that what you're kind of saying?
Yeah, whatever balance looks like to you, right? It can look different for every woman. Like you said, setting out a schedule, certain times to do this, taking time off, you know, if you can do that, you know, just to add that balance, because it's really hard to add balance when you're working a 40-hour week. Trust me, I know all about it, okay?
Let me tell you what I'm kind of really hearing is
let me know what you're hearing.
I'm kind of hearing like the women need, like, y'all need to take this workload off.
I know that's unrealistic for some people. I know this. So I'm not telling you to just quit your job. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, if you can slowly, like for the women who may work a 9 to 5, but they have aspirations to be a business owner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like myself, when I was working, I slowly trickled out from that job, right?
You planned it out.
I planned it out. So now I don't have to work there. Now I have freedom of time. Now I have more time with my man, with my kids, with myself.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So for the women who do want to either, you know, work for themselves or, you know, have less time working for somebody else, I would say just create a plan so eventually you can start to transition.
Yeah. I got it. And this is bringing me to ask you this too. What is one thing that you love about being married? Because there's a lot of women out here like, I want to be married. What is one thing can you say that you love about being married?
Yeah, so me and my partner, we met at age 12. Okay. Yeah, 12 years old. So we've been knowing each other for a very long time. So there is foundation there. There's a strong level of trust there, right? So that's just not my man or my husband. That's my absolute best friend. Like,
oh, I love it.
Oh my God, I love him to death, and he can't get enough of me. Okay, I set it up that way. I would say just having that companion, somebody you can always depend on, somebody that you know is going to have your best interest. Like even, and God forbid, but I'm just saying, even in the event that me and him were not together anymore, and that's not going to happen, but I'm just saying, I know that man will still be there for me. And I know that he will still have my best interest. I know he would never try to take from me. He would always try to give and complete me. And so that is the best part about having a partner and a husband, is just you always know that your back is covered, for sure.
Woo! Yes. Their back is covered. I love all of that. Girl, they gave me chills because I'm an advocate for that Black love, especially you know, I preach Black Wives Matter.
Yes.
Because Black wives matter, honey.
We sure do.
It tag team, we been it. I've been knowing we was it. You know, so let's go. You know, I love it.
I love it. Black wives do matter, and Black relationships matter. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to ask you, what is like the biggest misconception of about feminine energy? Because I know a lot of people have a lot of like, you know, there's like a lot of confusion with that. So what would you say is like the biggest misconception with that?
Yeah, I would say, and this is a misconception that I had as well before Yes, before I tapped all the way in, before I realized that what I had known to be true was a lie. Okay. It was a lie. So the misconception that I believed at one point was that femininity is like, you cannot talk, you have no voice, you are a doormat, you have no opinion. Shut up. The whole situation, right? I used to think of feminine women, and I'm like thinking of the woman who was like just so quiet and just so dainty and so
like coming to America, whatever you like.
Whatever you like. And I'm like, I'm not that way. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not going to work for me. But then I realized that, femininity is definitely not one size fits all. It's not. You can have an opinion. You can be, boisterous, boisterous, all that, sassy, the whole thing. But it's how you deliver your information. It's your delivery. Like, it's the energy that goes along with whatever you're saying. And as long as you have that, and as long as you can allow that man to lead once you know, like, and trust him, then you're good. You're good. You're good.
I say that all the time, because even when you're having like an uncomfortable conversation with your mate or your man, it don't got to be rah-rah. You can be like, babe, I felt this way. It don't got to be rah-rah all the time, ladies. So listen, this is good. This is so good. So how do you, because I already know you keep it. I know you. Are there any tips that you can give these young women too? How do you keep the marriage fresh? You've been with him forever, and I can see even when you're talking right now, your eyes was lighting up, and you've been with this man since how long?
Yeah. It's for 16 years, and I've been knowing him since 12. That is a blessing. I'm not gonna lie. I pray to God. I talk to God all the time, and I tell God, thank you so much for allowing these relationships to still be fresh and exciting. Like we look at each other like we just met. Yes. He do get on my nerve though. I ain't gonna lie.
They all do.
And he's watching right now. I love you, babe.
I'll get on that nerve.
Trust me. But I love him. How do we keep it fresh? Or
if you don't want to tell what y'all do you have anything to give the girls outside? Like any little cute little, because you don't got to give your goodies up. Tell y'all good stuff. Or is it just anything? Because I feel like a lot of times people don't know how to keep it, and y'all winning with it.
Yeah.
Together 16 years, you light up when you say his name. Y'all winning, honey. So any little tips just 1 or 2 tips, like how can anyone, even if they're in a relationship or they're in a marriage, what can you kind of give them a little bit of advice of how to keep it like hot and spicy?
Yeah, I would say this, the cliche thing to say would be, keep dating each other. And that's true. You do want to keep dating. You do want to keep it fresh. You don't want to get, too comfortable, and you want to respect each other, and almost as if you just met them, because a lot of the times when we're in something so long, we get comfortable. We get too comfortable, right? Mm-hmm. But for us, there are really secrets. The thing I can tell you is the foundation. Women have to learn how to build friendship.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I thought it was having like a situation. Okay, I can hear you now.
You can hear me okay?
I was just hearing like an echo. I didn't know if it was on my end or your end.
Yeah, I was hearing something too, but I don't hear it now.
Okay.
But I was saying, we don't have any secrets. There are no secrets. The only thing I can say is we built that friendship. There was that foundation first. And I think a lot of women need to learn how to really build that friendship first before you just start to say, I want to live with you. I want to marry you. I want to get engaged to you. Like, I don't know you. Okay. How about that? And so because we've known each other so long, and not everybody can meet their partner at age 12. I get that. That is an isolated type of situation. I understand. Okay. Yeah. But you still can do your due diligence and you can learn this person deeply first to know if this person could have your best interest, because we're out here trusting men way too soon. Way too soon. You have to understand if this person wants what you want. Do they want marriage? Do they want longevity? Do they want long term? Like, are you guys equally yoked as far as your worldview, how you want to raise your kids, all these things? And then you'll have a much better chance of sustaining that relationship. That's not to say it'll last forever, but you have to do your due diligence first in the beginning, and then you can have a longer, more steady and grounded type of relationship. Absolutely.
Right. And I know you've seen it, the world has seen it, everybody talking about it. Why do you think it's so complicated to date these days? Like, it is so wild how divided it is. I hear the men saying, oh, the women is blah blah. And I hear the woman, it ain't no men out there. And I'm like, y'all, cut it out. So what do you think? Why do you think dating is so complicated today? Why is it?
Yeah, there are many reasons for that, Lynn. Many reasons. But I would say one of the top reasons is because people don't know their roles anymore. And people are selfish. You're out there with the mindset of what can you give me? What can I get from you? What can you do for me? Instead of saying, what value can I add and bring to you? If everybody led with that mindset, then we will be in a much better position. And then also, again, like I said, there's no roles and responsibilities no more. The masculine don't know their role. The feminine don't know her role. And so now we're trying to come into this relationship, situationship, penetrationship, whatever you want to call it. And everybody's kind of just winging it, hoping it lasts, hoping it sticks, hoping there's longevity. But where's the plan? There's no planning. There's no roles. There's no responsibilities. And you wonder why we cannot last for more than 5-6 months.
Child, it's crazy. But like I said, I got into this business for the goal of not falling into that hole. Like, it ain't nobody out here. I'm going to do what I need to do. And like I said, I believe in Black love. I'm so adamant about Black Lives Matter. And I ain't gonna sit and be like, oh, it ain't. No, let's figure it out. It's a problem. Right. We know it's a problem. Let's identify the problem and let's work on the problem. It's not that hard, y'all.
Exactly. So, I think, yeah, absolutely.
So in your experience with being a dating coach, do you have any success stories of anybody that you've like helped transform their relationship or anything like that you want to share?
Yeah, so I help single women, right? So I don't counsel couples, at least not right now. So I help single women who are struggling with any types of negative dating patterns. So my job is to help her connect with herself, her highest self, and give her the tools that she needs to be confident, and then the tools to also identify what a healthy masculine man looks like, and to break all those negative dating patterns. So yes, I've definitely seen some success stories where women are out there now attracting better quality men, right? Mm-hmm. That's not to say you're not going to attract beta men and the men that don't want nothing from you but your box, okay? Let's keep it 100. But now you have the knowledge and you have the tools to sift through the bullcrap, right? And say, not you. Yes, you. Because I see that you are aligned with who I am and who I've discovered myself to be. See, before she didn't know too much who she was. Before she didn't know why she kept repeating those same negative dating patterns. Before she was out there, again, winging it, looking for the next cute man, right? Or the man that she's attracted to. But now she has a better sense of self after she leaves me. Now I can put you out there on the market because now you're ready, right? Mm-hmm. Now it's up to you to go ahead and snag the ring. I can't make him marry you. But what I can do is I can equip you with femininity, with your womanism, with your big goddess energy, and I can make you go out there and be no nonsense. Women have to understand how to be no nonsense, like cutthroat. Like, if you're not doing what I want you to do, you can get out of my face. That type of cutthroat. Okay. Bye. I mean, what? You know, like.
Like, he go. Where he go? Where he go? Bye, girl. Bye.
Like, bye.
Bye. Well, yes, because I feel like these days women put up with a lot.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, I'm not adjusting to the new age. I'm not adjusting to the modern day. I'm staying right where I am, 10 toes down.
Is that on business?
Yeah, and I'm just not doing it. I'm not falling into it. I don't have the energy. I'm not even that person.
Yeah.
So I can't give them what I don't have. So I'm giving like I can't. I can't give you what I don't have.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna stay in my feminine energy.
Yeah,
I need to be a masculine man.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about it. How can a woman attract like a masculine man? Because I know that's your thing, girl. Before we wrap it up, I said, let's tell these people how you get this man. Because baby, I always have a joke. I said, I just like a masculine man. Because I'm a Leo. I got a lot of fire, but at the same time, I'm soft. So
exactly.
And I enjoy it. And I love to follow somebody if they know where they're going. Only if they know where they're going, though.
Exactly. You just said it. You have to know how to follow, because men are leaders, right?
Yeah.
But not all men have tapped into their leadership qualities, right? So you got to be able to determine which man has that leadership ability. Okay. So one, you have to know how to identify this man. Okay. Because you can't attract what you can't recognize. Let's just put that out there. But also, women have to understand the qualities that masculine men are attracted to. And if that's not you, then you need to fix that, right? So
qualities.
Exactly. Okay. So feminine, obviously, friendly. Femininity is passive. She's patient. She's vulnerable. She's nurturing. She's confident. Definitely confidence, because men don't like women who come off as weak and whiny and they don't. Contrary to popular belief, men don't like yes women. They don't. They want a woman who can follow, but they also want a woman who is strong. Ooh. So you got to have that balance. You got to find that balance. You got to be both. Okay. Great hygiene, right? Obviously. And then also your physical appearance, right?
Yeah.
How are you showing up? How are you branding yourself? What do you have on your body? Okay. Because listen, I know y'all be on social media. You see a lot of women who are out there just naked, right?
Yeah.
But you claim you want a healthy masculine man. That man has his stuff together. That man is looking for his feminine equal. That man is not looking for a woman who is out there dressed like she about to go get in the pool and there ain't no water in sight. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Where's the water? No.
Water.
I'm serious.
I love every piece of you right now. Like, you telling these girls, tell the girls, like, y'all listen to her. She been married 16 years, honey.
I'm telling you. There has to be some type of modesty about it.
Now. Y'all better open y'all ears.
Yeah.
Where's the water?
Where is the water? But you got on the little top shorts, butt out, getting there. You think you cute? You might be cute. I ain't saying you ain't cute, but this is not what you need. Not if you're trying to attract a certain quality of man. That man is not gonna accept you as something long term, right? Yes. Now he might approach you, but it's not going to be for the reasons that you claim. And I say claim with authority.
That's what she's trying to say.
That's all he wants to do. You know it. You know that.
He just want to hit it and quit it.
Quit it and move on to the next. So I think that women need to have the whole package. You need to talk about internal, how you choose to connect and show up for yourself, and that confidence and that big goddess energy. And you know that you're valuable because you've done the work. And then you need to understand that men are super visual creatures. So what you have on the outside, that first impression, it definitely matters. Based off what you have on, he can place you into a category: friend zone, wifey material, or, bot and bop it over there, right? Hit it and quit it, pass it along. 3 categories. So you have to understand based on your branding and what you choose to put on, how that man is going to categorize you. Healthy masculine men who are looking for women that they want a wife are looking for a certain quality and a certain aesthetic. And so I want women, especially Black women, to understand, like, you got to lose that ego. You got to lose the ego. Talking about, I got it all. I'm good. I look good. I'm great. But what you're attracting, does it match how you feel about yourself? Because if it's not, we got to do some work. We got some work to do.
Absolutely. I'm with it 100%, girl. I'm with you. Everything you have said today has resonated. I love this. I love this conversation. I know we're at the end, but I really, really appreciate you. And I just want to, do you have anything coming up that you want to let the people know before we end? I've just enjoyed you.
I love you too. I'm so glad to be here. Let me tell you, this was well overdue. Okay, I'm glad we got a chance to sit around and talk it out, girl. For real.
Yes, I love you. Just over there glowing. You look good. Like, let me tell y'all something, honey. Now, black don't crack and chocolate don't chip, baby.
Okay. I love that. I never heard that one before. I'm gonna have to use that one.
I love it. But I love you so much. I love everything you said today because it's so needed. And I'm always thinking about these young women, and I feel like they just need more people to look up to and talk about. We got to talk about this more because I feel like they're getting the wrong ideas on the internet and IG, and they got it. Like, I'm not giving up. I'm telling you, I'm putting my foot on the gas with it because it's so needed. And I thank you so much. I thank you so much because it was so great just hearing your perspective and everything. So what do you have coming up? I know you have some things coming up. I want you to share so that people can look out for you. Throw your social media handles so they can reach out to you if needed. But thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got a few things coming up. But I will mention the most recent thing that's going to be coming up. It is going to be an event. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. It's called When It's Time to Move. It's actually a women empowerment event, and it's going to be in LA. It's a 3-day event. So I'm going to be a guest speaker at that event. I'm so excited about that. Yes. And so it's going to be February 28th through March 2nd. Okay. So it's a 3-day event. It's going to be speakers. It's going to be food, hors d'oeuvres, line dancing. Like, it's a lot going on at this event. Okay.
Love it.
So Eventbrite. And then you can just type in When It's Time to Move, Los Angeles area. And then you can go ahead and purchase your tickets on there. As far as my coaching services, my website, Naimah, www.naimahspeaks.life. And you can also find that link in my Instagram bio, Naimah Speaks Life, on all platforms.
I love it. You know, I got to have you back because, you know, we got to dive deep into some other stuff, child.
There's some things that we need to really discuss, honestly. There's some things we got to go deeper into, for sure.
It's so needed. And I appreciate you because, it's so freaking needed, child.
It is needed. I think that we focus so much on financial, how to get the money, how to get the bag, all this stuff. But it's like relationships are not talked about enough because we need this, especially in our community. Like you said, it's a war out there.
A war
for no reason. It don't even need to be a war. We need to be coming together.
Like, stop falling for the okie doke, people. It's the okie doke. Like, they want us to divide. They want us. They know us together is something.
It's too strong.
It's too strong. What's Beyonce? It's too. Oh, I think that's something else. But let me stop. Okay, but okay.
We're not talking about that. Another topic, another time.
Let's focus. I love you. I would definitely be supporting the event. Oh, you said the 23rd?
No, the 28th.
Oh, the 28th. Okay, I got to look at my calendar because I don't know what I have on the 28th. Is that a Friday or a Saturday? You don't know?
28th is a Friday. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will look at my schedule and I would love to support. So yes, but thank you so much. And you dropped your handles and everything?
Yes, Naimah Speaks Life. Like right there on the screen. They can see that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah, that's on all platforms. Naimah Speaks
Hey
Life.
guys, I love you so much, and I will be in touch. Thank you so much for being here. It was an honor, it was a pleasure. It was so much fun, and I knew it would, girl.
You know it, girl. You know I'm coming with it.
Okay, babe.
All right, talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Let me tell y'all something. Did not tell y'all it was gonna be a good time. I'm gonna have her on here more because I really want to deep dive. I want to deep dive into like. I think she's in. Like, I want to even go into more of like. I don't want to say like sexual, but I don't know. I maybe I have to find like a sex coach or something for that. But y'all, I told y'all it was gonna be a good time. Thank you guys. Please hit that like button. Y'all didn't hit the damn like button. When you come in, hit the like button, people. Hey, Keisha girl. That's my Williams. That's my Williams sister. Hit the like button, people. Because that helps me. So when you come in, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I got so much coming up for you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. This year is going to be probably the best year ever. I know we all say that all the time, but it's different. It's different. This year is going to be different. It's a lot going on, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to focus on the negative. I'm not focusing on none of that. What I am going to focus on is my talents and my community and positivity. If it don't fall in line with that, I don't have no time for you. And I mean that. Don't call me with no negativity. I don't want to hear it. Child, I'm act like my phone dropped. I'll be like, girl, oh, I can't hear. I'm not listening to no one negative this year. It's too much going on. Listen to the news. If you lived in LA and see the war zone that looks like communities just wiped out, I can't deal with nobody talking about nonsense. It ain't happening today. It ain't happening today. So I just want us to do better as a community. I saw I don't know if I should even speak on this. I'm just tired of the negative things that I'm hearing about relationships. Like I said, I'm gonna make it my business. That's why I became a certified matchmaker, to research it, to study it, to know everything about it, because I believe in Black love. I believe in Black Wives Matter. We have there's statistics saying that we are the least of all groups to get married, which I think is some BS when we the baddest. How you the biggest and the baddest and you the least to get married? Child, I ain't falling into that dumb. I'm not. I ain't doing it. Child, I'm be a part of the change, honey. So, honey, jump on if you want to, child. Because this boat is selling and it ain't stopping. Okay? This boat is selling and it ain't stopping. Okay? Black women are amazing. They are amazing. Stop playing with it. Stop acting like it. Like they not. Child. All of y'all came out of a child. Let me stop. Okay, but let me just say this. So let me stay on a good note. This week is what? Valentine's Day week. Hey, y'all got y'all Valentine's? Where y'all Valentine's at? Is that what you said? Yeah. Y'all remember me in elementary school, you used to be like, oh, would you be my Valentine? Y'all should do that. I should ask people that. Would you be my Valentine? So listen, ladies. Oh, do not forget, if you're on here, make sure that you share the singles party that I'm having on Valentine's Day is going to be February 14th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm here in LA. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you are not single, please pass it on. Or if you want to come on and talk about any of your healthy experiences of being married. All right. I love y'all. I got to end this live. I love y'all. 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 Thank you for clocking in with Lynn. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to support me, there is my Cash App to help you girl out. Buy me a coffee or a tea. I don't drink coffee. Let's take that back. I don't drink coffee. If you want to buy me a tea, honey. All right. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Bye and good night.